Welcome to A Simple Life. We are going to move the mowers, our moo mowers. We're gonna move them into this pasture today. So we're gonna start our strip grazing. We're gonna go from here right down that way. They have a little bit more pasture up there. It's a little bit more wooded and shaded. They'll like that. But we're gonna go straight across this way pretty much, kind of from here to just like that. Let's get the cows moving. Why don't you boys go pick up the post for the back fencing, okay? And I'll reel it in, okay? Does that work? Okay. Yeah. Clay, stay right there and you can help me move the cows over here, okay? Hey, Clint, go around and haul them this way. Clay, come here, stand right here. Right there. Good job, buddy. Well, yeah, dude, you ran right at him. What'd you think was gonna happen? Let's go. There you go. All right. Hey, she's pregnant, okay? Don't get on her. All right. Clay, move back a little, buddy. It's a little too much pressure for him. Chubby will come. Once Chubby comes, everybody else will go. Chubby or the red one. One of those. That's enough pressure, dude. Stop. Stop. All right, you're gonna have to go around. Clint, you're gonna have to go around. Stand over by that, Clint, look in front of you, stand by that weed. That's all, there you go. Perfect. Here they come. She's busy looking at you, she's not following everybody else. Or looking at everybody else. There you go. All right, you can put, hey Clint, you can put a little pressure on her. Just a little. A little bit more. Yep, they're gonna move. I mean, it's not a big deal. They just walk right across every time.
I remember the last time we...
There you go. Good job, Clint. That's plenty. That's enough, buddy. Just leave it there.
I remember the last time we...
Yep. There you go. Nice and easy. We're done. We got the cattle in their new area. We got this pasture set up for them for the next few days, or not the next few days, but for a few days. I'll show you when I bring them over here, kind of how we move them down the road. This is easy. This is really controlled environment to move them in. Moving them back to our place, that can be a little bit more stressful because we have a highway at the end of our road. So, but everybody we have now is really mellow. So everybody that had a real attitude has been sent to freezer camp. So we don't have that issue anymore. All right, well, we'll see you guys up at Herman's in a little bit. Oh, why don't you come here and show? You just cut that, right? Well, you cut it with your saw, but then...
No, oh yeah.
Yeah, you cut it with your saw, but you peeled the whole thing with your fingernails. Yeah, so he just peels it, you just get it started, and then it just strips right off.
No, I didn't even use my knife.
I know that. I'm talking about how you did it. And it peels really, really easy, yeah. And these barely split. And so Clint makes a bunch of these. Clint, maybe we'll have to put an Etsy together. So you can, Etsy, it's an online shop, so you can sell your walking sticks. Yeah. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, folks. Well, we'll see about getting him that Etsy shop set up. Well, I'll see you up at Herman's in a second. I actually have that on film, which is actually funny. So here we are, we're watering the pigs and making sure they have a nice little wet spot. Hey, how much water was in there, buddy? Was it about half full or?
It was like halfway.
Okay, so fill it up the rest of the way, okay? Yep, fill it up the rest of the way, and then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come back with a whole another 55-gallon drum, and you're just gonna let it drain out, okay, along the hillside, okay?
We're great at
Yeah. All right. And in the meantime, I'm going to open this up. They've done a good job in here. They've really tilled it up really well. Really, really well. I mean, there is not really much left in here other than the trees and some ferns, which is fine. trees and some ferns. Good job, boys. Boys and girls, good job. Even though it's in the 90s today, it is really nice here in the shade. And these guys have had a really nice area. You can tell they like to hang out down here. You can see the little tunnels they've got. And then in the evening, they come up here. And poor guy, he's got his leg caught on that branch. You okay there, buddy? That's actually a feeder that I use sometimes. It had another edge to it. They ripped it off. Pigs are really hard on feeders, so I don't put a whole lot of effort into making them nice. I literally just some plywood, 55-gallon drum cut in half. These guys are actually the shorter pigs. I typically don't have these type of pigs. These guys are a Cooney American Guinea Hog cross. It's my least favorite cross. I really like an Idaho pasture pig, Cooney cross. I like that a lot, or an Idaho pasture pig straight up. I'm happy with that as well. But I am not a fan of American Guinea Hogs. I find they just grow out really slow. And maybe I'm wrong, maybe I've done it all wrong, but you know, I've gotten really good results with other crosses, and the American Guinea Hog is just not a cross that I'm a fan of. To each is their own. So I won't, these guys were actually given to me, and so because they were given to me, I'm raising them out. But I typically, these aren't my cup of tea. But that being said, oh, I still like them. I still like it, and you'll still do work for me, huh? Snout rub, okay, snout rubs. All right, some ear rubs. Just wash it, spray it with water. There you go. Okay. No, he's not. Just keep water in the pigs. They're just coming for water, buddy. They don't care about you, buddy. It's the water. You're at a water source. That's why they're coming to you.
And you put water on you.
You'll be okay, big guy. No, it's fine. I was just having you spray them off, so there you go. Why don't you how close are you to being done? Oh.
I'm close.
This is, oh, okay, I see. See, actually the bees are down here. The bees are down here. There's a bunch of them. Let me see. Oh, that's enough. Just dump the hose out. Just drop it on the ground. Yep, and just let them make the mud hole, okay? And you just back up, okay? I don't want you getting stung. I'm going to get this moved. Put you guys on time lapse and see you in a bit. Okay, so this is just a quick extension of that other paddock or pasture or plot. The pigs now have this area to kind of seek and destroy. They can go in here and mow it down, till it up, do their thing. And then I'm thinking probably this week I'm going to start butchering these guys. We had a couple things come up over the weekend. Our hay was baled, and so that's going to have to get put away in the barn. And so that's going to take that's going to take one morning, but it pretty much wrecks the whole day. But anyways, these guys are going to be happy in here. They got a couple days worth of mowing and grubbing, and doing what pigs love to do. But this is the end of it for these guys. That being said, I really am happy with them in the woods. Look at this. Okay. Can't tell me pigs don't graze. I believe this is ryegrass right here, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure that's a ryegrass. But let's see what this stuff is right here with the little yellow flower on it. Now, if it comes back, that's pig, I'm gonna be very upset. Oh, hedge mustard. So, it's an herb. So hedge mustard, that's what that is. Anyways, he liked it. He's eating some more over there. I can see him eating on it, so can't complain. Herman! I posted a couple of the stories that you told me when we were down there.
Yeah.
People like them.
What kind of stories?
You were telling me about logging.
Yeah, about the logging.
Yeah, people like those.
If you want to know things about logging, you got to read that book.
No, I want to hear your stories.
Yeah, my stories.
I don't wanna hear his.
It's a wonder I'm still here. Otherwise, I'd have got killed out there. Up there in Canada, it was a winter time. It snowed on the road, and then we were logging. Hey, the hang up. A hang up. You know what a hang up is?
Yeah.
When you got about 3-4 logs on a turn, and then all at once you're somewhere down the line, you run into a stump.
Yep.
Then you got to hang up. Then you got to go under there and see that you can snarl it again, you know. Sometimes you have to take chokers off and all that kind of thing. Yeah, and then I crawled in there, and then the hooker told me, Herman, you're going to get killed before Christmas. That was beginning of December.
Did you make it to Christmas?
Yeah, I guess so. Several Christmas after too. Yeah, that's right. Oh, yeah.
Did you like working up there by Vancouver? Did you like working up there?
Yeah, but it was a lot nicer over here by the coast. For Oregon, America, I worked here.
Yeah.
It was a lot nicer here. Yeah, up there, up Canada, was a hay ball outfit. You know them son of a guns, you know what they did? They were truck logging. They loaded the trucks and took off right away. Never put a chain or a cable on them logs, nothing. They, you know, it's private road, that's why they got away with it, see?
Yeah.
Otherwise, it was a public road or something, they could never do that, never. Yeah, one time, one of the dirt triggers up at the donkey didn't wait for the cable obstacle, and they pulled on it when they shouldn't have, and one of the dirt triggers back there got the cable came loose around the stump. They didn't have it tied down yet, and the end, you know, the big end like that, cable that big, got him here, you know, busted his arm up. And then they haul it right away, 7 longs. 7 longs, that's the whistle for the stretcher.
Oh.
Oh yeah, and they get down there and had to haul him up, laid him, took his boots off, laid him on a stretcher, and then he said, don't lose them boots, they cost $35.
Did he get his boots back?
Oh, eventually I haven't seen any more after that.
Oh, you didn't see him again? You didn't see him again?
Yeah, I think I did. I think I saw him again. I don't know for sure. I don't remember that anymore. Huh?
When you guys first moved up here 65 years ago, what was this place like?
Oh, different. The house was still there.
The house was still there, I believe that.
But the barn down here, the pole barn down here.
Okay.
And then the Columbus Day storm ruined that one.
It almost ruined mine if it wasn't for you.
Yeah, that's right. That is right. Yeah.
How many guys did it take to get my barns back on the foundation? How many guys did it take to get the barn standing back up?
It did not. It did not move out of the foundation.
No, but I mean, it got pushed off square. It got leaned over, right?
Yeah. What I did, I put a cable on the upstairs, all the way through, and then on the lower end, I put a big pole in like this.
Yeah.
And then I had, on the upper side, I had a guy with a cat pulling until the sucker was straight. And then I put a lot of braces in, but I see them suckers don't come out.
Yeah, over the years, yeah.
Over the year, yeah. But if you get another storm like that, then they probably wish they would have left them.
I don't know, they seem to have done a pretty good job re-supporting the barn.
They took them out down below, they took them all out.
Yeah.
You never know. That storm happened there in '62, that can happen again. Oh man.
So what was this place like? The first year, you cut all the small wood for firewood?
Well, there was up there where pretty close there where you got that built that goat shed there. There was a great big old log about this high, short about from here to the truck. The lady and me, we cut that up with the handsaw.
Yeah?
Her and me, we cut it up and had a 6-month-old baby bucky beside us.
And now where the apple trees are, you had cows, right?
I had all cows up there and no apple trees up there.
Now how'd you feed the cows? Did you bring hay up or did you just...
I bought hay.
You bought hay?
I bought some hay and had the cows up there. Had the whole length of the barn I had full of critters. The whole length of the barn.
Wow.
I full of cows.
How many?
No, I don't know, man. A dozen, I guess, or more. Then I pastured them up there, and then I started when I got rid of the cows, and then I started planting apple trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have.
You probably made more money off of apple trees than you would have ever made off of cows.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. We did good at the market. We did good at you could do the same thing down there if you had a stand down there.
Yeah. How many you were at the market for 40 years?
Almost 40 years I did market. We were over 20 years underneath the Burnside Bridge. For over 20 years.
And how long at Beaverton?
Yeah, I don't know, about 10 years at Beaverton. Something like that. And then I start delivering stuff. I start delivering stuff there to the Alberta district. That's on the other side of Portland.
Yeah.
The blacks are over there.
Yeah.
And then every week I had to bring a whole bunch of stuff over to, there was a co-op there, see?
Yeah.
And I every week I sold them a whole bunch of stuff, and then I had to go through there by 24th and Powell. You know, Powell is a through run.
Yeah.
From the 24th there, just a couple of blocks down the road, there was that co-op. See?
Yeah.
And they had a market there. Oh, well, they had about 4, 5, 6 people there one day. And I thought, well, someday I'm going to try that. And by golly, 14 years came out of it. At first.
So wait, you were at Burnside Bridge for how many years?
Oh, about 20 years under the Burnside.
And then you were at Beaverton for what?
Well, I don't know, 10, 15 years, something like that. But I had, yeah, but when I found that that co-op there on 24th. There I could sell honey. I couldn't sell honey in Beaverton.
Oh, is that when you started buying honey from
Hisco.
Hisco? Yeah.
First I had about 15 hives myself there one year. And then I lost pretty much all of them that winter, and then from then on I bought the honey from Hisco.
Oh, okay.
That was just as good, you know. That was all right. But honey is a good business.
Yeah, Hisco said he would let me use his extractor.
Yeah, see there?
Yeah.
See there? Yeah. Yeah, they had a hell of a job the way they were logging around 1900, 1920, them years, with oxen and horses.
Yeah.
They pulled them out. Had to make a skid road first. Build a skid road.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They did it the hard way. Trees on a beautiful trees. You got in that book there, oh man.
Oh, I know. I've seen it.
No. Even when I worked up there, I worked in the last of the old growth up there.
You were saying that.
Yeah. Most of that timber up in the coast range was not felled with the power saw. That was all felled before power saw even came in.
Yeah?
Most of it was felled by hand. These guys, they could put an undercut in that wide and that deep, an undercut in, and it's as smooth as it was sawed. Yeah, them guys that could do that, they're all dead. They're all gone.
Yep. I think you're right about that, Herman.
But I wish I would have took a picture of that. The guy that had to pump the water with the big skidder. The flywheel was about at least as tall as you are, and then that thick, you know. And in the morning we used to watch him. Butler was his name when he started that sucker. He stand in the spokes, you know, turn a little bit, and then pretty soon you hear a pop, and then another pop, and then that's how you got it. That's his job. Keep the water going up to the skidder. That's all he had to do.
Wow.
There's a big creek running through there. So. Yeah. We catch the Loki when they cross the Sunset Highway, you know. We catch the Loki, and then the duck was up on a hill.
Oh, okay.
The duck was up on a hill. I was on that son of a gun 3 times when it jumped the track.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. What usually scared me when they went over some of them high thrustles, you know. Yeah.
What'd you do when it jumped the track?
Oh, just sit there and wait till the engineer figured out what happened, and then he stopped, you know.
Were you on the cars that had jumped the track?
Oh yeah, sure. Oh yeah.
Just ride it out, huh?
Oh yeah, right. All you could do, you just wait until then they finally the brakesman or the engineer figured out what happened, you know. Yeah, they had I think I told you what, they had a wreck up there once before I started working up there. They had a wreck, came off of the hill with about 13 loaded trucks, you know, and then halfway down, partways down, the section crew stopped them. You know, for one reason or another. And then, when they got it going again, it was a pretty good downhill show.
Yeah.
When they got it going again, two brakesmen, they couldn't keep up setting the brakes. And that's how the sucker got away on him. It got too much speed up. See when they came off of the hill, they had the brakes set. And then when the section crew stopped them, they had to set them all again. And then when they started out, they couldn't keep up setting the brakes fast enough.
Right.
See?
Yeah, yeah.
That's how the sucker got away on him.
Anybody die?
Oh yeah. The guys that were in the Loki, they died. Flipped the road just before they came into Camp Olsen. When I was up there, they showed me there a great big bottle of crude oil on the ground. You know that's still there. Yeah, yeah. The two guys in the Loki, they died. They got killed. I think the boiler got them. Yeah, yeah.